If you thought 2020 was bad, 2021 just said, hold my beer.
Saturday, they were on a walk in the Kings Lake neighborhood, passing by a walking path deemed for residents only, standing on a public sidewalk when
she blares on her horn for like 10 seconds, rolls her window down, starts yelling out the window.
Your HOA paid for that path right there.
Going off on a derogatory-filled tirade.
Your kids. Those.
Wow.
You get off the.
You have something to say. You can.
That's a lot.
Those are mulatto kids. You have sex with a black guy.
What are you talking about?
Your kids are half-breeds. Look at them.
Your kids are half-breeds. Look at
them. You can't afford to live in Kings Lake. You're white trash Lakewood.
So, it seems I've gotten more than the usual amount of softy commenters in the last few videos who say they're tired of hearing me talk about the way people look. And no, I'm not talking about you, Wendy Allen. You are awesome. Don't you ever stop commenting on my show. But you other windbags had said, you sound just like a Karen. Or, my favorite one, I was going to donate to your channel, but now all you do is talk about people's looks, so I unsubscribe. Okay, Snowflake. This entire show, you will get nothing but unadulterated full analysis of what makes Karen a Karen, i.e. projection and control with a splash of unearned entitlement, of course. Starting with this special ed Karen over here, and you will understand why I called her that by the end of this clip. It's not an insult, it's a job description. Wow, more on that later. Anyway, not only is she a full-throated racist, soulless creep, and she hates to see black people walking on the path that the quote-unquote HOA paid for. Because when she took the job she couldn't handle, I'll explain later, in order to live in a place she doesn't belong, deep down inside she knows she doesn't deserve to be there, people. So she projects that onto anybody she can accuse of being less than. Because that is what she feels like when she goes to bed at night, alone, drifting off to her thoughts of inadequacy and unworthiness. And in the waking hours, she prepares her mask, but her mirror reveals to her the monster that she is. And no amount of makeup and fake smile in the morning can distort the reflection that she sees every day. Her true grotesque and disgusting self, whom she hates and loathes, by the way. But she can't bring herself to admit that. So she projects it onto this poor family. Let's continue.
Communities. So neighbors have called her the Kings Lake Karen. They say for years now she's been monitoring this walking path and her property like it's her job. Flags with middle fingers and profanities. No trespassing and surveillance camera warnings is what you see. Sometimes this is what you hear.
She wants to know who they are, where they live, and has no problems telling them where to go.
Yet another mom in the community says this struck a nerve, telling us earlier this year the woman yelled at her 8-year-old biracial foster son who suffers from PTSD.
It made me incredibly angry, for sure, and I think she really specifically targets kids.
Your son, it must be special ed.
Why don't you do that again? Do that again.
I'm a read.
Keep recording her.
What is this?
YouTube, what you just didn't hear was that lady calling a kid to his face and his mother's face an artard. You know the word, a derogatory term for kids with special needs. Yes, autism, Down syndrome, Asperger's. But it actually gets worse. The person who just called a child an artard, the full word though, because she couldn't control the neighborhood pathway, which to her is a physical representation of her white privilege superiority complex. This disgusting Karen is a special ed teacher. No cap.
She's an exceptional student education specialist, working closely with kids with special needs.
Yes, people. Wow. She hates her special education kids. She hates to have to teach them, but can't leave the job because it affords her the opportunity to live in a neighborhood that makes her feel, well, inferior, actually. But she projects that onto you, and for a moment can feel superior again. Yeah, so this is your fault, YouTube. You didn't want the lighthearted jokes about people's teeth and double chins, huh? You wanted real analysis from the doctorate of Karenology himself. Well, here it is. It all comes down to projection, control. And as you stumble under the gravity of my magnificence, we move on to the next clip. Go get yourself a drink, snowflake. Every video is gonna be just like this. All because you have a double chin and your skin is flaccid. You had to go and defend the rights of Karens everywhere to look like mayonnaise on a stick and treat people like crap. And I'm the bad guy for making fun of them. Okay, I hope you like this. Next.
I respect freedom.
I know, look, he's disrespecting an elderly.
You know what I respect? I respect freedom.
Because
What do you respect? What do you respect? What's up? Take a seat. Sit down. Sit down. That's right.
I have a 40-year-old son.
Leave it to Darren to trap an old woman in a corner, order her to have a seat while detaining her with the posture of violence, then tell someone else that he respects freedom. Stupid. Good and decent people of YouTube, this weak, emasculated eunuch of a man you see here is the only person you should feel sorry for in this entire clip. That woman continued to speak even after the very real and present danger represented by this cowering beta male masquerading as some sort of a tough guy. You kidding me? You see, this guy has been turned down and ignored by so many women, he actually thinks that everyone can see that he has a micro winky. a 1.5-inch limp noodle. He thinks everyone can see his little wee-wee, okay? He has been laughed out of the bedroom so many times after he finished prematurely. And the poor woman who hasn't even had the chance to fully undress yet quickly refastens the buttons on her blouse while thinking to herself, I should have never made that bet with the other girls to take out the corniest dweeb on campus and show him a good time. Because now she ends up frustrated, and this guy gets to go to sleep with his life-size G.I. Joe dolls scattered messily around the dorm room he shares with the guy she really wanted to talk to in the first place. This is Darren's life story. Sad. I know. And that's why this Darren with the half-inch limp noodle actually suffers from masculine discrepancy stress. This describes the stress that occurs when men perceive themselves as falling short of the traditional gender norms. Okay, and that gives a propensity to engage in stereotypically masculine behavior like, risk-taking and extreme violence as a means to demonstrate his masculinity that was been long stripped away by the hordes of laughing females left in his wake during college. And since college, let's be honest. Listen, I could tell immediately, of course, by the way he threatens and overpowers the weakest person on the train like a chihuahua with the loudest bark. But if you don't believe me, to drive the point home, we find out that what he was doing was just getting himself hyped up and getting into the right frame of mind by bullying a weak-old woman before he meets up with the actual cool boys who finally, after 40 years of a marriageless and sexless existence, actually invited him to be one of them. Seen here at a Proud Boys function along with his emotional support animal, Beta Darren number 2, who's also wearing the same clothes he was on the train, so we know it was the same day. YouTube, he doesn't want his new Proud Boys friends to find out who he really is. An emasculated eunuch who has to demonstrate his masculinity on the little old ladies in order to hype himself up to be a part of a group of 40 other delusional a-holes who had to do the same thing before they got there. Darren, we all can see it. Your acting and your chest beating doesn't hide your underutilized 1.5-inch micro willy. We all see it. And you know we do. Because we point and laugh. You incel piece of shit. Okay, snowflakes, no more comments for the rest of these videos. I think you've had enough. So I'll see you at the end of this video with all the shout-outs. See you next week with a regularly scheduled program of pointing and laughing at idiot Karens to make a hard day at work a little bit more bearable when you get home. That's all I do. I got shout-outs at the end, so just watch till the end, yo.
Isn't that sweet? I tasted it. Don't
It
look at
expires March 20th.
It doesn't taste sweet. It's not sweet.
I'm sorry, we can't help you. There's no refunds.
Refunds? And what is it people always about money in America? About money? I want another juice. It's not sweet. Give me a fresh sweet juice.
That's fresh. We just
It's not. It's not sweet.
I don't know what to tell you. It's fine.
How do you know it's fun? Did you taste it?
No.
Again, I tasted it. It's not sweet. Why put the expired juice on the shelf? What do you get
It's
rid
not
of it?
expired. It's not expired.
It is expired. I don't believe these numbers. I don't believe these numbers. I don't
You
believe
can
it.
call the company and complain to them, but we're not replacing it.
What company? God, hell, what company? You Fetso company.
Okay, you can leave now. Take your juice and go.
Why should I take my juice? Give me sweet juice. I pay my money. Why steal my money? All you fucking thieves in this town.
Okay, go.
Leave. We call the cops.
I'll call the cops.
Okay.
I call the cops. I'm not scared of you. You can scare me the cops. It's not sweet. All you fucking cunt.
All right, you can go. Please leave.
I'm not going. Give me sweet juice.
No, leave.
Yes. Fattest bitch. Don't stare at me. I hate fat big men.
Okay,
All of you
bye.
pigs. Don't stare at me. If you stare at me, you have to be cute. I hate fat big men and I hate Mexican. All of you fucking cunt. Bitches.
All right, leave.
Why should I leave?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All I need is my change. She has no respect for me. She act like I'm begging her something.
Seriously, can you get out of the way? All right.
That's how you talk to people. I mean, there's a counter right there too. Can't he use that space right there? Can he use it? Tell you what, can I have my money back, please?
He can't.
I'm not getting the service I need. Can I have my money back, please?
You sure can.
Thank you. I'm not coming here to beg nothing. I'm paying for my and I'm asking you to give me better damn change than this rusty money.
Hey, that comes
you know?
from bank, you know?
Oh well, take it back to the bank. I do not want it. If you got bad money here, don't take it to me. Take it to the bank. You'll get your money. They'll give you nice, clean ones. But I'm a customer, and I'm asking you for proper change. And you act like I'm begging things. I got work to go. No, give me two.
No,
give me what I gave you.
No, you taking.
No, you're giving me the same damn change that I did not ask you. I didn't get.
Turn that off.
Are you serious?
Right, turn it off. I'm not.
No, I'm protecting myself in here. No, I need the change. I need the money I gave her.
Turn it off. That's not gonna give it to you. What you gave.
No, I'm not turning it off because I'm protecting myself. Why can't turn it? Why I gotta turn it off so you can fucking say something that I did not say? Please, let me have my money.
Your money's right there.
That's not what I gave you. You're giving me money that I.
$1.58 is what you paid.
And that's what I'm telling you to change this dirty ass money.
Dirty.
And you don't want to change my.
What are you talking about?
Look at here, man.
Yeah.
I gave you two $1 bills. Can I have my two $1 bills?
$1.58 right there is your money. You got a refund of your money is $1.58. There you go.
No.
Have a good day.
I didn't even take the. What's here? 1.58. Y'all joking, man. I didn't take the change up from here. All right. I left the money down there. So how much you put down there?
Right here is your $1.58 you paid.
I gave you $2 and I didn't pick up the change. The change been sitting here like I was recording the thing. I didn't pick up no change.
What are you talking about?
I recorded everything.
I don't care what you recorded. What are you talking about?
All right, keep my money.
Move it. It's totally fine. They're the ones who paid
And there's already a report, and I'm gonna have you guys responsible for cleaning that shit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Go live in your f***ing jungle where you guys came from.
In the jungle? Look at you! Look at you with like 1,000 cars.
What?
Look at your belly!
If you want to talk about weight, just look down, buddy.
Look at you, you stupid. Watch when my man comes. Talk to him like that. I want to see your.
He's more respectful than you. You're the.
What happened?
You're the.
For video's evidence.
Oh, I know.
That's evidence of what? That you guys are ignorant as.
Yeah, that's.
You guys, what do you think you are?
I don't know who you think you are.
Who the you think you are painting red sidewalks like you own the. You rent. You guys rent. You don't even own this house. How stupid are you?
You rent that too.
I own it. I own it. That's how you guys are. What do with that?
Post it online.
Oh wow.
Look at you looking like a maid.
Look at you.
Silver border for this.
Yeah.
You just show the silver.
She's this crazy lady, like right here on my side. Well, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get close. Get close.
You're scared.
Get close.
Come on.
I'm in my house.
Because I'm gonna knock you.
I'm in my house.
Come on. You too.
I don't get to that level.
Female, homie, get your.
Female?
You act like a.
You were to do anything, you go to jail. And then
Do
your
what?
Children would have a
Excuse
mother
me?
that has a mother in jail.
Yeah.
For what?
For beating me up.
Ignorant people? Because they think they're on sidewalk? And that's stupid you are?
I have a driveway to park in? Is that
Exactly. Then why you guys always. Because it's only you
like
guys who complain. Yeah, go inside like a. You too. Go.
You don't tell me what to do in my.
Go.
You don't tell me what to do in my. So you don't tell me what to do in my house.
Turn around and go.
Look at this crazy yelling at me on my phone. Yelling at me in front of my house. Can you call the police?
Call them.
Can you call the police?
Call them. Call them. Call them.
Can you call the police, Devin?
Call them. Call them. I'm gonna be right here waiting. Put your cell phone down and call them.
No, I'm just still recording you. Still recording you. I'm gonna leave it right here. Leave it right here.
So yeah, if you want to discuss all the nuances of projection, control, and entitlement, and its broader implications on who we are as a society, it turns out a 15-minute Karen comedy compilation isn't actually the best place to do it. You should be looking somewhere else for that, snowflake. While all my real fans will be right here next week to point and laugh at the physical monstrosities who choose to devalue the neighborhoods they live in. Like you devalue my comment section, Karen. And now, the shout-outs. G.M. Bisson, Marilyn Bright, D. Till 5725 Colorado, Debbie Green, Joan Merriam Hicks, Shelty Mom, you deserve another one, you got it, and William Petrie. Listen, you earned it. You got a shout out because you left a comment. They're mostly random, so if I see you a lot, you'll end up getting it, I promise you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it brought you a laugh. And maybe even learned something. Either way, go to our Patreon. You see all the unedited versions of things that I can't put up on YouTube, as well as you know when to tune in for the Late Night Hip Hop Live, and it just supports the channel. You can get a t-shirt there. We got a bunch of different styles, not just the one you saw. Become a $10 Patreon patron or more. We send it to you free. The donation is because you want to help the channel. The t-shirt is a thank you. With that being said, peace.